Today we're going to be talking about another potential investment idea, and it is these stickers that you see on the screen right here, and some other ones we're going to be going over as well, but mostly centered around these Clutch Napaka 2015 autograph stickers, the Dignitas collection most specifically. Now, when you first see these, you might not really understand, you might not really get it, and I don't blame you because I wouldn't have understood either, because these stickers, while being bordered, while we're in this time period of oversaturation with borderless stickers and everyone kind of getting a little bit worn out and a little bit over and done with the borderless stickers, especially now that Copenhagen really isn't looking that interesting, isn't really looking that cool. It's looking like a lot worse than the other recent borderless stickers. There are people clamoring and wanting and desiring bordered stickers, whether it be the old ones for the nostalgia factor or just good looking old ones or wanting some new creative and interesting ones. It really does seem like there's an increase in demand and eyeballs on bordered stickers. But as far as bordered stickers goes, these Clutch Napaka autographs aren't really that cool. These are just papers. They don't really have any cool crazy effects or colors or designs or anything like that. The border really isn't that cool either. They're just mostly black with some white text. Yes, they have a yellow outline. They're pretty bulky. They're pretty ugly. So all in all, I wouldn't really understand. But what you need to know is that these stickers have been increasing very, very rapidly, especially as of late. But even if you zoom out and look at the total graphs, which we're going to do in a little bit, these stickers have been very, very good investments. And again, they have even more so been doing better lately. Why that is, we're going to be talking about right now. So the big thing that you need to keep in mind, and the big thing why you want to keep on your radar, and what makes these stickers so interesting and special to me, obviously at the end of the day, I want to invest and own and collect things that I think are cool, good looking, interesting, or that I can see why there would be genuine demand for these things, not only right now, but into the future as well. So just these stickers by themselves, even if they were going up, I would probably not invest in them. Because again, I don't really think they look that cool. I think they look pretty ugly. I don't like the border. I don't really think they're that interesting, that cool to look at, anything like that. But what you need to know is that when you scrape these stickers, when you scrape Clutch Napaka, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right, I don't really care, but I'm going to call it Clutch Napaka 2015 autographs, what you end up with is a little mini version of the team logo that you get left over. You can see here on this AK-47, we have the 3 Dignitas stickers that are very, very small. Now, yes, they are borderless, but they are actually unique and different borderless. These are not like Paris or Stockholm or Antwerp or Copenhagen or anything like that. These are their own thing. These are tiny, and usually being small would be a bad thing. You know, obviously, hey, we're going to say that in the case of CS2 investing in stickers and crafts and everything, size does matter. And we've seen that with some of even the recent borderless stickers, you know, like Into the Breach. I remember during the Paris collection, people were saying, hey, Into the Breach is a cool looking sticker. It's red. It's got a cool color, but it's so small. It really doesn't stand out. It looks kind of ugly and weird and whatever. But what you need to also understand is that with the new crafting update, the 5X crafts, and being able to move and rotate around crafts and do all kinds of different things, the stickers being small actually starts to matter a lot less, because you can position them and put them in different weird and interesting places. Yeah, they're still going to be small and hard to see sometimes, but sometimes them being small can be used to an advantage. I've seen, you know, cool crafts like Pac-Man type stuff where they're eating the little Dignitas blobs, or even just be able to move them around and put them wherever you want to make them look a little bit more interesting and unique, is honestly way better and gives you way more flexibility and possibility than just having these little tiny stickers all over your thing. So these stickers have been going crazy as of lately, again, especially once that new update came out that allowed the all the crafting changes, and crafting and stickers in general just increased in hype and demand. These Clutch Napaka stickers specifically started going really, really crazy. And you can see here that sometimes on certain guns and on certain crafts and certain items and stuff, the tiny stickers actually look good. You know, sometimes these big, blocky, bulky stickers, especially the bordered stickers, don't look so good on some smaller items, but on something like a Glock 18, you can see these smaller borderless stickers, when fully scraped, actually go pretty good on like the barrel of the gun and things like that. Also, of course, the biggest thing being there's a ton of stickers that aren't in that, like historic stickers that aren't in Paris or Antwerp or Stockholm or whatever, that we don't even have borderless sticker options for at all, and by scraping them we can fully get down to that. So these are what we have here as far as the Dignitas. People are really seeming to like the Dignitas the most. The little alien guy is a little tiny alien, seems to be pretty popular, and people seem to be getting behind that and liking that a lot. But you also have some other pretty cool options as well. People doing stuff like the Titan. Yes, there are some more expensive ones here, like the Scream Titan is very, very expensive, but you have some other cheaper end options. But again, these ones have still been doing very well recently. Obviously, the Titan sticker from like Cato 14 is very, very popular, so being able to get little tiny Titans on your gun can be very funny or cool or interesting, and just the Titan logo is cool and iconic and historic. But as far as some of the other options, you have, I mean, everything. You have Mouse, you have Cloud9, you have, I think TSM is in this set, you have Envious, which is a cool one. The red G2 logo is pretty cool. You have Flipside, which can be cool as well. The Luminosity one I actually think would be pretty cool as well. There's not a ton of Luminosity stickers in the game, obviously, but having the little tiny mini Luminosity guy could be pretty similar to having the little Dignitas guy as well. There's Liquid. You have a ton of different options. Like I said, there is the TSM one as well. You have CLG. I can't remember what this team is called, but this X can look pretty cool as well. You have Virtus Pro. There are a ton of different options here. And if we start looking at what these stickers have been doing as of late, again, with my investments, I want to see things that I think are cool, interesting, whatever, that I believe in, that I could see why there would be demand for. And I could see why there would be demand for this. Now, obviously, we have to keep in mind, and the one risk, there are some plus sides and some positives and some reasons why there would be genuine demand and all that stuff. But one of the risks is that with stickers, they are what they are. But with scraped versions of stickers, they can be changed. They can be altered. It would not be the first time ever that Valve changed what the scraped version of a sticker looks like. So just because this is what these stickers scrape like right now doesn't mean they will always scrape like that. Now, hey, yes, we're a couple months, obviously, into CS2. It doesn't seem like Valve is making as many of those crazy changes as they used to be, but they could do that at any time. So that is kind of a risk factor involved with investing into scraped stickers or stickers because they scrape well or whatever. But the cool thing here is that this sticker, this is the Pimp Clutch Napaka 2015 Dignitas. I just picked a random one from Dignitas. You can see here it's up 266%. This is in the past year. In the past 6 months, it's up 186%. And in the past month, only up 8%. But again, this update happened, I don't even remember, like February, January, something like that. So it's been a couple months since this update has come out, and we've seen a ton of really, really big gains for this thing. But even being up 8% in the past month, that is still obviously very, very good. Now, obviously, with these clutch stickers, you have the papers and you have the foils. But when I've been looking at the foils so far, the foils are much more expensive, this being $90 as opposed to $46 for the paper. But also, I haven't seen as good of gains with the foils from what I've looked at so far, at least. Again, over the past 6 months, the Pimp foil has a 17% gain. And in the past year, we're up 80%, which is still very, very good. But for a more expensive sticker, having less gains is obviously not going to be so attractive. Many of the Dignitas stickers are following similar sets of gains and stuff like that. Now, this one, the MSL, is up 40% in the past month, which doesn't make a ton of sense, but in the past 6 months, 137%, and in the past year, up, this says only 29%, but that's because it randomly had some spikes before. If we just look from here, you know, it'd be like 359%. Now, again, these stickers shouldn't really matter which one you pick, because, again, you're just going for the sticker in the bottom corner, so honestly, you'd probably just be buying whatever's the cheapest, and you can see right now that the Pimp is like 46, the MSL is 33, we have, again, the MSL foil, which you can see over the past year is up 50%. So again, much less gains in terms of the foil. But here you have AZ, I don't know how you say this, $32. So the Pimp one just seems to be popular because people like Pimp, or maybe it's the coolest signature or whatever. But the other ones are kind of the same, around that $33 price point. You have AZ here at the 32. You have KJB, which is probably going to be a little bit, another one that's a little bit more popular. But again, 36% with 158% gains in the past year. And you have Tensky, which is sitting at about $27 right now. So this one's actually the cheapest. And again, 281% gains. They've all had very, very similar gains in the past year. Some a little bit more, some a little bit less. Kind of depends on what price they've started out and everything like that. But they are following similar tracks. And you just kind of should buy the cheapest one, honestly. And I'm sure the cheapest one is going to fluctuate, because as soon as some of the other ones run up, the other one will either keep up with it or come back down to line up with it or whatever. But yeah, you can see that people are really, really liking these old stickers. Now, the good thing about these is, again, they are old. They are 9 years old at this point. This is 2015. It is now 2024. So obviously, the supplies and inventory and stuff are going to be a lot cheaper. Obviously, people are also using these stickers to apply and scrape them, which is going to diminish the inventory and the supply even more, which is going to be a really, really good thing. These stickers are also old, mature. We've seen what they've done in the markets. If you zoom out on any of these graphs, they don't look totally insane, but they look pretty good. You know, there was already some like price appreciation and stuff like that in the past, even before this really crazy recent update. Now, obviously, that's one thing to kind of be careful of, is have we already missed out on all the gains? Is it too late? Is this too little too late? Did you miss out on this huge uptick and now you're kind of FOMOing and buying in? I don't know. Again, I see why this would have genuine demand and kind of increase going in the future. So I don't know. maybe you're buying super expensive, maybe you're buying way too late, but maybe the Dignitas ones, you've kind of missed the boat, but maybe you can scroll through the Kludge kind of sticker set and see if there's anything else going on, because here is the Smith ZZ, Smiths, whatever, the Titan one. This is the cheapest of the Titan ones, I do believe, which we can see here over the past 6 months is up 345%, and in the past year it's up 304%. But again, I said those Dignitas ones, they're like close to $30, and this Titan one's only $17 right now. That doesn't mean this one's going to get up to $30 or whatever. Obviously, like I said, it seems like the Dignitas is the most popular one in terms of applying and actually crafting with and all that, but I'm sure there are some other options in this Kludge set that maybe people are sleeping on, or maybe there's still some opportunities and stuff there, or maybe the Dignitas ones are just going to keep going up as well, because again, $30-$40, yeah, it's a little bit expensive for stickers, but again, for stickers that old that are also being actively applied right now and have such low supplies and quantities and stuff, like there's more than expensive than $30 stickers in the game. We know that stickers can be worth literally $50,000, so who knows? We'll have to wait and see, but I did think that these were very, very interesting, and I would love. Currently, I do not own any of these, but I would love to pick some of these up. I think these could be very, very cool for my collection, could be very, very cool investments. And again, I like seeing things that have shown very, very strong growth and very, very strong gains. I like to definitely, I don't want to buy high and sell low, obviously, but I want to buy into uptrends of things. I want to buy things that have increasing demand. I want to buy things that people like, that people are actually going to care about and people actually have a reason to care about. And these have a very, very interesting and unique story. And for these little mini stickers, you can't really go to any other options for these. If you want to make these little mini sticker crafts, you have to come, at least as far as my knowledge goes, you have to come to these Kludge Napaka 2015 autographs. So I think that gives them a very, very good reason to remain desired quantities going forward in the future. One more thing I just want to talk about real quick in this video. I also saw this tweet from Brad. He said, so it turns out you can scrape Atlanta stickers to create the best stickers in the game. Who knew? So again, there's a lot of people talking about different scraped stickers right now. And yes, these Atlanta stickers, which I like in general. I like the bordered Atlanta stickers. I think they're some of my favorite border stickers in the game. But apparently right now, at least they scrape into like perfect borderless stickers as well. Again, could be something Valve changes in the future. Who knows? I don't really know. I think Valve is much more likely to change these Atlanta scrapes than they are to change the Kludge scrapes. But we'll have to wait and see. Valve's going to do what they're going to do. We can just kind of enjoy the ride while they make a million different weird changes or whatever. But at least want to showcase to you guys as well that seems like Atlanta stickers are scraping very, very well. And I already love the Atlanta stickers as an investment. But if they also scrape into perfect borderless stickers, that makes me start to like them even more. So not like a whole video topic or anything like that, but at least want to throw it in at the end here. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.